Hello everyone, I am Abigail and welcome to part 3 of Mass Effect here on Touchy Elf. What was supposed to be just a one-off only in May series has become, well, let's just say I'm going to be playing Mass Effect and we will get to Assassin's Creed. Esther should be editing those videos as we speak. So, it has been a while. But I do remember where we left off. Shepard has just found the beacon, and we are going back to the Citadel in order to not retrieve it, but figure out what it is that we need to do next. So, other than that, there really isn't anything else to catch you up on. But let's see here. Can't think of anything else story format. Let's see. Okay, so here's our Shepard, and we're off. Oh, yes, I may have forgotten some of the button commands. It has been a little while, and I tend to forget these things.
Glad to see you're okay, Commander.
Same.
Commander, I'm glad to see you're okay. Losing Jenkins was hard on the crew, and I'm glad we didn't lose you too.
How are you holding up?
Things were pretty rough down there.
Yeah, you never get used to seeing dead civilians. It doesn't seem right somehow. But at least you stopped Saren from wiping out the whole colony.
Oh yeah, and we were betrayed by a specter named Saren? I can't say names. Let's be encouraging.
I couldn't have done it without you.
We're Marines. We stick together. And I'm just sorry that we lost Jenkins.
He'll be missed.
I wish I could have done something to save him.
I was there. You did everything right. It was just bad luck. It's been a hell of a shakedown, Cruz. Our first mission ends with one Spectre killing another. The Citadel Council's not going to be happy about that. Probably use it to lever more concessions out of the Alliance.
Oh, this is also an M-rated game. You should know that. So, seems like you've been around. Keep it to yourself. Don't worry about it.
You've got a good grasp of the situation. You a career man?
Yeah, a lot of biotics are. We're not restricted, but we sure don't go undocumented. May as well get a paycheck for it. Besides, my father served. I made him proud when I enlisted. Eventually. But is that why you're here? Because of your family?
We were farmers. It's not important right now. I'm in it for the action. We were farmers.
My family were homesteaders on Mindwar. I'm the only one left. But I've moved beyond that.
Oh, that's right, a Coos. I imagine that bought you any post in the fleet. Word is we're heading for the Citadel, ma'am. Can you, tell me why?
We want to brief the Citadel. I can't say. Just follow your orders. Let's continue being nice. We need friends.
The captain hopes the ambassador can get an audience with the council. Tell them what Saren's been up to.
Makes sense. They'd probably like to know he's not working for them anymore. Whatever happens, we'll be ready, Commander.
Okay, ooh, we got Paragon points, and I just about knocked over my microphone. Sorry about that. Let's see here. Ashley is over there. Okay. Oh, it's the doctor. We should talk to her, too.
Yes, Commander? Is there something you need?
Personal question, Captain. I feel like we already talked about this. Let's
How well do you know the lieutenant?
do
I've
this.
never worked with him before this mission. But he has an impressive service record. Over a dozen special commendations. Tends to keep to himself, though. Maybe because of the headaches. It's not easy being an L2.
Well, I'm curious.
What does that have to do with it?
Well, most biotics now use the L3 implants. Lieutenant Alenko was wired with the old L2 configuration. Sometimes there are complications.
Like what?
What kind of complications?
Severe mental disabilities, insanity, crippling physical pain. There's a long list of horrific side effects. Caden's lucky. He just gets migraines.
That is lucky. Still a pain in the butt, though.
I
Okay.
should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
Okay, so now our codex has expanded over our knowledge of the L2s. Hey, Ashley.
I'm glad you're okay, Commander. The crew could use some good news after what happened to Jenkins.
He'll be missed.
Jenkins was a valuable part of this crew.
Part of me feels guilty over what happened. If Jenkins was still alive, I might not be here.
You're a good soldier, Williams. You belong on the Normandy.
Thanks, Commander. I appreciate that.
So,
Things were pretty rough down there. Are you okay?
I've seen friends die before. Comes with being a Marine. But to see my whole unit wiped out, and you never get used to seeing dead civilians. But things would have been a lot worse if you hadn't shown up.
well, you helped out quite a bit. I don't think I would have, survived some of those fights without, Ashley. And, yeah.
We couldn't have done it without you, Williams.
Thanks, Commander. I have to admit, I was a little worried about being assigned to the Normandy. It's nice when someone makes you feel welcome.
I think you're gonna fit in here just fine, Williams.
Thanks, Commander.
Okay, so we have made friends with our two only companion characters. Yay! That's always fun. Okay, ooh. What's down here? So, yeah. Loading, please wait. Awesome, door opens. Ooh, this looks nice and shiny. Lockers. Oh, we can change people's equipment in here, so we only really have 2 people that we can look at from equipment-wise. That's cool. So this means we're gonna get that many people to follow us around. Nice. Ooh, look at that 6-wheeled vehicle thing. That looks awesome. Okay, it's in the codex. We'll look at it eventually. Wonder if we'll be able to drive it. It couldn't be the most dreaded vehicle that I've heard about in all of Mass Effect. Just couldn't be. Collecting stuff from the codex. So shiny.
Shame about Jenkins, Commander.
Yes, it is a shame about Jenkins. I don't really have much comments. I also don't normally talk during cutscenes, and I do a lot of role playing. So sometimes I can't exactly explain why I have my character do what she does, because it just feels like something that she would do at that particular moment in time. So, yeah, if there are pauses where I'm thinking something through and I'm not talking, it's not because I'm not trying to be interactive, it's because I'm trying to think as to what this character would do.
I'm glad you're okay, Commander. Losing Jenkins was hard enough on the crew.
Okay, is there a particular place that I need to go? I guess we'll go talk to Joker. See what he's up to. I think shift key is sprint.
Good timing, Commander. I was just about to bring us into the Citadel. See that taxpayer money at work.
Oh, okay. I wasn't quite ready. Oh well. The Normandy is cool.
Look at the size of that ship.
The Ascension, flagship of the Citadel fleet.
Well, size isn't everything.
Why so touchy, Joker?
I'm just saying you need firepower, too.
Look at that monster. Its main gun could rip through the barriers in any ship in the Alliance fleet.
Good thing it's on our side, then.
Citadel Control, this is SSV Normandy, requesting permission to land.
Stand by for clearance, Normandy. Clearance granted. You may begin your approach. Transferring you to an Alliance operator.
Roger, Alliance Tower, Normandy out.
Normandy, this is Alliance Tower. Please proceed to dock 422.
Very impressive display. And probably one of my favorite cinematics.
This is an outrage! The Council would step in if the Geth attacked a Turian colony?
The Turians don't found colonies on the borders of the Terminus systems, Ambassador.
Humanity was well aware of the risks when you went into the Traverse.
What about Saren? You can't just ignore a rogue Spectre. I demand action!
You don't get to make demands of the Council, Ambassador.
Citadel Security is investigating your charges against Saren. We will discuss the CSEC findings at the hearing, not before.
Captain Anderson, I see you brought half your crew with you.
Just the ground team from Eden Prime, in case you had any questions.
I have the mission reports. I assume they're accurate?
They are. Sounds like you convinced the Council to give us an audience.
They were not happy about it. Saren's their top agent. They don't like him being accused of treason.
Something I really like about this game is that humans are not on top. It's actually, as you can see, it's an alien council where the humans are trying to collecting thoughts and press them in order to get better standings, I guess. But that's something I really like, because in a lot of science fiction movies and games and Star Wars, it's actually showed that humanity is top dog. So it's really cool seeing it being reversed. And I really like a lot of the plot points with that setup. It's really cool. So they were not happy about it. Saren's their top agent. They don't like him being accused of treason. Well, he is dangerous. It is the truth. But I don't think they're blind, because they have to think about the situation rationally. If I was inside their position, I would also be very skeptical to take a human's word, not just any human, but a human commander's word, that a top government agent is doing treason. With this alliance, as I said before, humans are low man on the totem pole. So even inside the command forces, I do not think the Spectres would outrank commanders. So who are you going to believe? You're going to believe someone of higher rankings whom you have worked with before. You're not going to trust a new face. Some trust has to be earned. So it's the truth.
Saren's a threat to every human colony out there. If they don't stop him, I will.
Settle down, Commander. You've already done more than enough to jeopardize your candidacy for the Spectres. The mission on Eden Prime was a chance to prove you could get the job done. Instead, Nihilus ended up dead and the beacon was destroyed.
Not my fault.
That's Saren's fault, not hers.
Then we better hope the CSEC investigation turns up evidence to support our accusations. Otherwise, the Council might use this as an excuse to keep you out of the Spectres. Come with me, Captain. I want to go over a few things before the hearing. Shepard, you and the others can meet us at the Citadel Tower, top level. I'll make sure you have clearance to get in.
And that's why I hate politicians.
Yes, but I do have to say that ambassador is not one of my favorite characters. Okay, so left click, I can't talk. I'm very sorry. No. I want to go back to the map. What? I'm very confused. I pushed something and it was wrong. Oh, okay. Left click on the map and drag the cursor to scroll. Okay, left click. So that is left click. Oops. Left click. Figured it out. I'm a genius. I figured it out. This is probably the hardest thing I'll have to do inside this video. Figure out how to use the map. Okay, right click to place a beacon. Always helpful. This will appear on your radar, assisting navigation. Nice. Yeah. Still wasn't done there. How do I go back? Oh, right there. Okay. So we're currently here. Wrong button. Okay, awesome. What is this? Guess we'll have to find out. Okay then. Mineral. Anomaly debris surveyed. Vehicle store. Okay, cool. So it looks like we'll have to look around. Oh, and I am also not guaranteeing doing every single quest inside Mass Effect. It's a really big game and I want to complete it. I'm not entirely. And get on to the next one because I haven't finished the third one. I haven't even finished the second one. So I do want to get around to oh, I was talking. I got distracted. What's I talking about? Yes, I don't want to do every single quest, but I do want to look around and do as many quests as I can. But we'll go and talk to these people because they look interesting.
Hello there, human. Sincere apology, but I am here on business and cannot be distracted right now.
You seem distressed. Is there something I can do to help?
Alarmed response. You overheard that, did you? This is all going so wrong. And it is the Asari consort's fault. She's the one who started all this.
I actually didn't hear what was going on, so I'm confused.
Who's this Asari consort?
Curious, you have not heard. You must be new to the Citadel. Everyone knows Sha'ira, the consort. I cannot speak more about this problem. It is too sensitive. Suffice it to say, she has compromised my authority as a diplomat.
Where can I find this Asari consort?
She is across the bridge from here. Her offices are easy enough to spot. Good day, human.
Okay, we might have to do this, because now I'm intrigued.
Pleased greeting. Human, it is always good to see your kind. I am Ambassador Kalen. Genuine query. Is there something I can do for you this day?
I actually did a really good job customizing that face. Yeah, let's learn more about you.
Why do you explain what you're about to say?
Our people communicate less through words and more through scent and slight movements. Plainly, we discovered our vocal expression was not enough to convey the feelings of our conversations to other species.
Why do you bother, Kalen? These Earth Clan don't really care about our ways.
I do.
Remorseful response, Din. You don't truly believe that, and if you do, I am very sorry for you.
His name's Din. That's funny. Because that's the name of the goddess of power inside the Legend of Zelda, so that's really cool. And hilarious. Possibly an Easter egg? Probably not. But kind of funny.
Tell me more about your species.
Genuine enthusiasm. I delight in telling the history of my people. It is agreeable to share our culture with others.
Okay then. This episode's probably going to be mostly talking to people. Sincere apologies.
Tell me about the history and origins of the Elcor.
The Elcor were just beginning to explore Council space when the Asari first made contact with us. With their help, we discovered the relay closest to our system, and from there the Citadel. Proudly, within one lifetime we established a regular route to the Citadel, and quickly became one of the more active species living on this great station.
I'd like to know more about the culture of the Elcor.
Frankly, we Elcor prefer the safety and familiarity of our own colonies to the confines of space travel. Our society is built on small, tight-knit groups. Though we are always welcoming to outsiders, our government tends to be very stable. Our people are not very comfortable with sudden changes.
Let's now talk about the ambassador.
What do you do here?
Modestly, I work to bring the problems and the requests of the Elcor groups to the attention of the Council.
Ha! They only give us these positions to keep us quiet. The Council doesn't care about our races.
Chastising rebuke. Your tone is inappropriate, Dan. This human is not to blame for your malcontent or your misconceived suspicions.
Goodbye, Ambassador.
Sincere farewell.
Okay,
Good
so,
day to you, human.
so now we
Enjoy
have
your time on the Citadel.
So now we have them on our codex. Let's talk to Den.
EarthClan, you are in the wrong place, I think. Your ambassador is next door in the large office.
Chastising remark. Don't be so rude, Dan. At least introduce yourself.
I am Din Korlak, Volus ambassador. Is there something I can do for you, EarthClan?
Oh, my game just freeze. I am very sorry. Oh, yep. Well then. Okay, hello everyone and welcome back. What would have been a short moment for you was a little bit of editing for me. We're actually going to go ahead and save. Save game. And we are also not going to bother talking with those ambassadors this hand around, because I do have an episode to get to. But they were saying it was also very intriguing, but we do have other things we need to do today, and I'm not entirely sure how long this video has gotten, so we're pretty much going to talk to this person, because she'll just keep bothering us, and then we will go and do the thing for the Citadel. Not the Citadel, for the Council. And I'll probably call it good for today. Sorry that there wasn't much gun blazing, but
Greetings and welcome to the Presidium. My
Yeah.
name is Avina, and I am pleased to be your virtual guide throughout this level of the Citadel space station.
Okay, virtual guide, or are you real? That one is hilarious. Are you real?
So are you a person or a program?
I am a fully interactive virtual intelligence, programmed to provide spontaneous guidance at predetermined locations of interest throughout this level of the Citadel. I may also be contacted through any of the Presidium VI terminals, should you require assistance.
Okay, sounds
Give
cool.
me the tour.
You are standing at Presidium Tourism Terminal 1. On either side of this lobby are the embassies of the various Citadel races, along with CSEC headquarters. On the far end of this level, you can see the Citadel Tower, where the Council meets regularly to discuss matters of interstellar importance.
Okay, so then we can ask about everybody, and I don't want to.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, and thank you for using Avina. Please enjoy your visit to the Citadel.
Okay, and we're also going to go ahead and save that so we don't have to go through that again. I'm very sorry, but when something crashes, I'm a little bit more inclined to save.
Oh, they've built themselves quite the lake. Wonder if anyone ever drowned in it.
Haha, Ashley.
Sure is peaceful here.
You look like an interesting person. Can I talk to you? No? Okay, never mind, I'm off. Oops, that was not right. What button do I put? Q. Okay. Oh, directions. Awesome. To the wards. CSEC Academy. We're probably going to be going there more often than not. Because that is where we will eventually be able to get our training, and one of my most favorite characters is there. He is amazing. We'll probably meet the rest of our crew in, well, yeah, the rest of our crew in the next episode. Okay, I'm completely lost. Oh, nope, found it. Back on track. Ooh, it's a little creature thingy.
Look at that bug thing over there. What's it doing?
Please do not disturb the keepers.
Well, I'm just examining it.
Please do not disturb the keepers.
Fine. Sheesh, I'll talk to you about them later. Maybe next episode. I love elevator conversation. So funny.
questions, are they?
I doubt it. We've made our reports. Now we just have to trust Ambassador Udina.
No, we don't, sir.
Yeah, I don't think I trust that ambassador either. He's definitely not one of my favorite characters. He's definitely against aliens. And we can live peacefully together. I'm pretty sure of it. It's not impossible. So pretty.
I bet all these staircases aren't just for show. They make for good defensive positions if this place is ever attacked.
I like that fountain. It's very soothing.
I love how they both have two very different perspectives on the situation. Hey, Garrus.
Saren's hiding something. Give me more time. Stall them.
Stall the council? Don't be ridiculous. Your investigation is over, Garrus.
Commander Shepard, Garrus Vicarian. I was the officer in charge of the CSEC investigation into Saren.
Okay, who was that? You don't like Saren? Okay, we'll ask this.
Who were you just talking to?
That was Executor Palin, head of Citadel Security, my boss. He'll be presenting my findings on Saren to the council.
You don't like Saren? What did you find? You blew it. This is more beneficial to us.
Come across anything I should know about?
Saren's a Spectre. Most of his activities are classified. I couldn't find anything solid. But I know he's up to something. Like you humans say, I feel it in my gut.
I think the council's ready for us, Commander.
But...
Good luck, Shepard. Maybe they'll listen to you.
But, oops, oh my goodness, I don't want to shoot the nice Turian.
You don't want to keep the council waiting.
Well, I do. I want to talk to you. I think you're an awesome and a very interesting character. I love these trees. They're so beautiful. Okay, you're a human. These aliens say something interesting.
The Volus won't be joining the council for years.
I'm not so sure. The humans are making a strong push, and you can bet the Volus will be right on their coattails if they succeed.
Allowing the humans to join us is a sound strategic move. But the Volus? No. The Hanna are likely to be next, then the Elcor.
You may be right. Though the Hanar need to lighten up a bit first.
You just don't like them because you have trouble understanding them.
That microphone almost fell over. And 1 second. Will that work? Nope. Nope. Next thing I invest in is a proper microphone stand. Next recording won't be on my bed. I hope you can still hear me alright. Travel destination, there's another keeper, sorry. I'm so glad I'm almost done with this. Not because I'm bored, but because of the technical difficulties.
The hearing's already started. Come on.
Oh, alright, no need to be so pushy. Or touchy.
The Geth attack is a matter of some concern, but there is nothing to indicate Saren was involved in any way.
The investigation by Citadel Security turned up no evidence to support your charge of treason.
An eyewitness saw him kill Nihilus in cold blood.
We've read the Eden Prime reports, Ambassador. The testimony of one traumatized dock worker is hardly compelling proof.
I resent these accusations. Nihilus was a fellow Spectre and a friend.
That just let you catch him off guard.
Captain Anderson, you always seem to be involved when humanity makes false charges against me. And this must be your protege, Commander Shepard. The one who let the beacon get destroyed.
I was going to say something, but I forgot what it was. Oh yeah, I remembered. If we had 2 witnesses that weren't military, I think the council probably would have listened to us a little bit more. So, how did you get involved? That was you, not me. We might have been the one that destroyed the beacon. I'm not entirely sure about that one. So, we'll just ask this.
The mission to Eden Prime was top secret. The only way you could know about the beacon was if you were there.
With Nihilus gone, his files passed on to me. I read the Eden Prime report. I was unimpressed. But what can you expect from a human?
And that's racist. So, insults, typical. See, he hates us, you'll pay. Okay, I really don't actually want to say any of these, but I'm leaning towards insults, typical, because I think it'd be nicer. But just because, well, I don't know. This is why I really like this game.
Saren despises humanity. That's why he attacked Eden Prime.
Your species needs to learn its place, Shepard. You're not ready to join the Council. You're not even ready to join the Spectres.
He has no right to say that. That's not his decision.
Shepard's admission into the Spectres is not the purpose of this meeting.
This meeting has no purpose. The humans are wasting your time, Counselor, and mine.
Well, I know which option I am not going to say. So let's say I'll find proof.
You can't hide behind the Council forever.
There is still one outstanding issue. Commander Shepard's vision. It may have been triggered by the beacon.
Are we allowing dreams as evidence now? How can I defend my innocence against this kind of testimony?
I agree. Our judgment must be based on facts and evidence, not wild imaginings and reckless speculation.
I actually agree with
Do you have
that.
anything else to add, Commander Shepard?
I do not think that dreams should be added as evidence against a rogue Spectre. That person had really weird eyes. Hi, I'm recording bombing again. Maybe because I need to tell Abby something. Oh, okay, well consider this edited. The Assassin's Creed video sound quality is terrible. Oh, so we need to redo it? Yes, happily. We're at the later part of the game, so we don't have to redo the entire series. And I can get to that point relatively quickly. And plus, that'll also help with further editing. The downside is that we would, if you know, have to voice something as we have been doing now, since we know that this worked really good. When we get there, we have to play it. Which will happily, if we play it at night, will give me only an hour to edit out instead of. And if we're really good, we can actually narrow it to just half an hour. Half an hour ago. And then just probably. We know talking, and plus the videos will also be shorter because we have to break it up. So that'll work. So how do you like how I made her face? Dark cheekbone isn't exactly. I like to I don't like cheekbone. Oh, I did my best. But it's fine. She looks great. I just thought I'd let you know I'm reinstalling Assassin's Creed. This will be my third time. Oh, that's fine. Okay then. And so I just thought I'd need an update. Okay. Should I say farewell? Or not. It's fine. Anyway. Okay, and we're back. So, technicality aside, what were we saying? Do you have anything else to add, Commander Shepard? You want to see the truth? No, what's the point? No.
You've made your decision. I won't waste my breath. The Council has found no evidence of any connection between Saren and the Geth. Ambassador, your petition to have him disbarred from the Spectres is denied.
I'm glad to see justice served.
This meeting is adjourned.
I think the ambassador was contemplating his life there for a second.
It was a mistake bringing you into that hearing, Captain. You and Saren have too much history. It made the Council question our motives.
I know Saren. He's working with the Geth for one reason. To exterminate the entire human race. Every colony we have is at risk. Every world we control is in danger. Even Earth isn't safe.
Okay, how do you know, Saren? The council won't help us. Let's keep it political.
We need to
deal with Saren ourselves.
As a Spectre, he's virtually untouchable.
We need to
find some way to expose him.
What about Garrett, that CSEC investigator? You saw him arguing with the executor.
That's right. He was asking for more time to finish his report. Seems like he was close to finding something on Saren.
I agree with that, and I do trust him completely. He could be useful. I'll talk to him. We'll say I'll talk to him.
Any idea where we could find him?
I have a contact in CSEC who can help us track Garrett down. His name is Harkin.
Forget it.
They suspended
Harkin
Harkin
last month, drinking on the job.
I won't waste my time
with that loser.
You won't have to. I don't want the council using your past history with Saren as an excuse to ignore anything we turn up. Shepard will handle this.
You can't just cut Captain Anderson out of this investigation.
The
ambassador's right.
I need to step
aside.
I need to
take care of some business. Captain, meet me in my office later.
Harkin's
Probably
getting
getting
drunk
drunk
at
at Cora's den.
It's a dingy
little club in the lower section of the wards.
I thought you said he was a drunken
loser.
Couldn't hurt to go
talk to him.
Just be careful. I wouldn't call him reliable.
Let's finish up this conversation.
You and Saren
have a history.
What happened?
What happened?
About
20 years ago,
I was part
of a mission in the Skillian Verge.
I was working with Saren
to find and remove a known terrorist threat. Saren eliminated his target.
A lot of people
died along the way. Innocent people.
And the official records
just
covered it all up.
But
I saw
how he operates.
No conscience. No hesitation. He'd kill a thousand innocent civilians to end a war without a second thought.
Killing innocents doesn't end wars. It causes them.
I know how the
world works, Commander.
Sometimes you're forced to make unpleasant decisions. But only if there's no other way. Saren doesn't even look for another option. He's twisted, broken. He likes the violence, the killing. And he knows how to cover his tracks.
I want to know more about you. He's a drunken loser. Council and the ambassador, that might be interesting. And then we'll do other leads because I don't really want to learn about the Spectres again.
Our ambassador doesn't seem to get along with the council.
He's
just frustrated.
The council's
always preaching that we need to be part of the galactic community.
But for them, it's a one-way street. They want us to expand and settle unstable regions like the Skillian Verge and the Attic and Traverse. But when we run into trouble, they don't want to help us out. Everyone knows it's only a matter of time until we get a seat on the council. The ambassador just thinks it should happen sooner rather than later. And I agree.
We're too independent. Why do we bother?
Who cares if we get a seat on the council?
It's a big deal.
If the council
passes a ruling on an interstellar matter,
we have to follow it. We don't have the fleets or political allies to defy them. Once we get a seat on the council, we'll be able to influence those rulings. Protect our own interests. No more jumping through hoops whenever we want something. Take this mess we're in now. If humanity had a seat on the council, we just send the Citadel fleet out to take care of Saren and his guests. Problem solved.
For some reason, I have a gut feeling that wouldn't solve the problem.
Maybe they'd let us join the council
if we were more willing to cooperate with the other species.
Of course
they would.
If we did everything they told us to, they'd
love
to have us
on the council.
But it wouldn't be much of a deal for us.
I
understand their side. They don't want us dominating the council. It's founded on cooperation and alliances. We have to look out for our own interests too.
Well, agreed, but it still wouldn't hurt to cooperate and play nice. Okay, we'll do Spectres too.
I want to know more about the Spectres.
They're not your
typical government agency.
They tend to work alone.
Behind the scenes.
They take care of problems the council can't. It's not easy preserving peace across an entire galaxy. The council prefers to use diplomacy and negotiation. But sometimes more extreme measures are needed.
How are they chosen?
How do they decide
who becomes a Spectre?
You can't just apply to join. There's no training program. Spectres aren't made. They're born.
The Council's always looking for
exceptional
exceptional
individuals.
people who
People who
can
get the job done.
like you.
Like you.
They've been watching you for years. They see
something in you.
They want you
They
on
want
their
you on
side.
their side.
Nihilus was
Nihilus was
supposed to give them a final recommendation. With him gone.
With him gone. Things are still up in the air.
They sound like shadow operatives.
Everything about them is classified. We don't even know how many there are. The latest Alliance estimate puts their numbers under 100. But the Council couldn't do its job without them. They're the Citadel's top agents. The last line of defense. The final option before open war. The entire galaxy respects and fears them. If a Spectre shows up, you know something big is about to happen.
What happens when a Spectre goes rogue, like Saren?
It doesn't happen often. The Council is careful when they select their candidates. But when something does go wrong, there's usually only one solution. Send another Spectre to bring the rogue agent down.
Okay, so we have only one more option.
Maybe there's another way to find evidence against Saren.
You should talk to Barla Vaughn over in the financial district. Rumor has it he's an agent for the Shadow Broker.
The Shadow Broker?
An information dealer. Buys and sells secrets to the highest bidder. I've heard Barla Vaughn's one of the top representatives. He might know something about Saren, but his information won't come cheap.
Tell me more about the Shadow Broker.
He's a necessary evil of galactic politics. Buying and selling information is a part of the game, and the Shadow Broker just happens to be the best player on the field. Always sells to the highest bidder. Doesn't get involved in politics, doesn't pick sides. A simple system, but it works. He's not a threat to anyone, not directly. He's just a resource we can use, or she is. Or maybe they are. Nobody really knows.
Okay, I think as far as investigation is concerned, because we already know about him, he's a Shadow Broker agent, nothing much more to go there. We know his history, so that's about it.
I should go.
Good luck, Shepard. I'll be over in the ambassador's office if you need anything else.
Okay, so again, sorry about that little hiccup from earlier. Crashes are never fun, and I will see you next week with a new Mass Effect video. So in the next video, we will be taking down Saren with cold, hard evidence. Hopefully we can get some good dirt on him. That would be really fun. So again, I am Abigail, and thank you for playing this with me, and stay in touch. So, bye.